Hey guys, what's up? Iron Shockwave here from another video, and this time guys I'm going to be doing something a bit different. Now I have made one of these in the past. I'm going to call it Fnaf Rundown, except that ended up being kind of like a jokey type deal, but you guys showed a lot of liking to it, so this is going to be a real one for this time. So I'm just going to start off with the first game, and a lot of you have already heard of Fnaf and everything to do with that, but if you haven't yet, this is kind of what it's like, and kind of showing the ropes a bit and going into the story from a new player's perspective. So you get the game, and I believe it costs, let me check. Yep, Five Nights at Freddy's 1 costs $5 off of Steam, so not too spendy. Pretty much everybody can get it. It's not overly expensive. You get the game, and you start off with night 1. You have no clue what's going on, and you just random guy pops up and starts talking to you. Now this guy, he's going to give you very vital information as you go along, and there's actually a little story and a lot of fan-based stuff behind the phone guy, as everybody's calling him. There's a lot of speculation as to him maybe being the purple guy and the killer in this story, I guess you could call it. And there's a lot of speculation of him being just a normal guy that's worked here. Nobody really knows who he is yet, and Scott hasn't released, at least I believe, anything about him yet. So, but he gives you really good stuff, and he tells you kind of how it goes down. He's like a boss, basically, for people. You're the new trainee, training on the job, and night 1, there's really not too much going on, and you see these animatronics in a camera, and they're a rabbit, chicken, and a bear, and you have no clue what's going on. Next night, things get a little bit more anxious, actually, and things start to come after you, so you figure out, hey, if I shut the doors, they don't come in. And as you progress along, they keep coming at you more and more, and they wear down your power quite a bit, and eventually you run out of power, and you think you're in the safe until, hey, there's Freddy saying hello, and you die. You start it all over again. That's basically what FNAF is. And then you complete it, and hey, you can change their AI, how they come at you. And I think that's pretty cool. So you can mix it up and just have a full Freddy round, or a full Chica, or full Bonnie, or full Foxy, or the 420 mode. That's the hardest mode, and only a few YouTubers like Markiplier have beat it. I don't know. I know there's got to be a couple more out there. But I watch Markiplier a lot, so I know that he's beaten it before. And then we get into the story portion of this. So what with what you're given at the very beginning, there's not too much. You find out that there's this thing called the Bite of 87. And before it came out here with the last game, number 4, there was a lot of speculation of it being Foxy, actually, because he's the one that's got the nice sharp teeth, and he'd be a perfect candidate for that. As the games progressed into FNAF 2, people thought, oh, maybe it's going to be Mangle, and a lot of stuff came out until the final 4, which we'll get into that once we get into the 4th game rundown. But going back on Phone Guy, there's actually a story that's told with him. Not just how to play it, but in the 4th night, listen to this.
Oh, hey, wow, day 4. I knew you could do it. Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you when I did. Hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the back room. I'm going to try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh no.
It sounds almost like something scared him as he went into that back room, the maintenance room there, and it killed him. That's what I think, at least. But then this is what you hear on night 5 from Phone Guy, or whatever it is. That's enough to send shivers down pretty much anyone's spine. That scared the crap out of me when I was playing it, actually. And I don't know. I think what happened is he got stuffed inside a Freddy suit. And that's what happens essentially when you die, is you get stuffed inside the Freddy suit. But I don't exactly know what happened to him, and nobody actually knows because there wasn't any video, that you just got audio. And maybe I'll see if I can decrypt and see if there was any pattern of it in another video, but pretty scary stuff. And as you progress along and it gets kind of boring and all that, find a poster in camera 2B. It's a little golden yellowish bear, and this thing appears in your office or room, whatever you want to call it, and it just sits there, and it ends up crashing your game. Now this guy, his name is Golden Freddy, actually. That's what the fans have called it, and Scott actually has taken that name and used it from now on, and that's what he's called. He's called Golden Freddy. But I'm going to get more detail on this as the games progress. I don't want to give too much away if you haven't heard about this stuff before, but behind all of this and why the animatronics are attacking you is what is believed is they were a purple guy. He's the killer in this story. He killed the kids. He took them into a back room and he used either the Golden Freddy suit, or there's another suit, the Spring Bonnie. You can see a picture of him right here. He either used one of those two suits to kill 4 kids in that back room. The reason I say 4 is I don't think he killed the kid who ended up being Golden Freddy then. I'll explain that in a different video. But he killed 4 of them, and they turned out and ended up being Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, and Foxy. And those came to attack you because they saw you as a threat. Because Purple Guy, he works there. And so they automatically think that, hey, you're a killer too. We gotta save anybody else that were to come here. So that's why they attack you. Or you can look at it from the animatronic spectrum, and they're just, they have a night mode. They think it's daytime, as Phone Guy says. But honestly, I believe more in the first theory. But that's going to be pretty much it for this FNAF rundown of the first game. Let me know, guys, if you want to see more of these. I enjoyed doing this and put a lot of effort and work into editing all the pictures in that you guys have seen. But, I mean, I've had fun doing it. This is fun. If you like it, leave a like and comment down below if you want to see me do a FNAF playthrough or whatever, something like that. Otherwise, I'll just keep uploading. I'll try to upload a rundown once every week. I'll try to upload a FNAF rundown until we get up to the current one, which that one I've got big plans for. Sister Location. I'll talk more about that in another theory video, I guess you could call it, or FNAF rundown. But that's going to be it, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.